Ene eye juada bosomene no da etoso aduonu enson mfimpimienu ani aduonunum 2025 abusuafo no nsiabo ebraso ene anwumre no nsia kasebo se yede ebesom na meka wo se kasebo no eye live ewe social media platform ni nyina so bomode na King of Kings Media uko YouTube, TikTok, X, Instagram ena afenso Facebook wa bibia eye live ewo honom abusuafo ye nhwe de edi kasebo no mu akotene ni bi John Dramani Mahama na otwe ye ordinary echiremu ewo voter region ekoda ase se eva ye to aba no omoto edema ono ene na manyoku no sanso na John Dramani Mahama nso meka say ordinary apiemu ewo Kenya Nairobi mino ka say EU summit ekoso ama ono so akopiemu ewo honom sanso na ensem fufumu no eye Kumase mekire otumfo na asai ono nso Asantehene ordinano nso ato eye ensensem ekoso ewo eye oboase ene nimpatam enso ewo honom sanso na ensem fufurum no Speaker of Parliament Aban Sumana Baben mino kasei ono so akasa afa eye LGBTI bill no enso ewo hono abusuafo we ni ensem fufuro na afa enso amano ne ensem agukansi hu ensem ena nwumire ye de besomo osomfo ochema mba japia ena nwumire ni nsan kasebo ena me de besomo Abusuafo ye shekase bona sede ane ehase e de free president John Dramani Mahama ono ankasa na kache na atwimu ena okopie mu ewo eye voter region na ode aseda piesie e de koma omo se empo ebra ye to aba no omoto e de ma no na obedi omampani enomu ena oka se voter region eniema aka achi oho nyina nyame adom na wabai oba beboa se de be ya se ne manema ne nyina eto ebetumi etwa wo se voter region hwenu mempuntuo abom se de dwonso abo akokọ no eno nti ono omampani John Dramani Mahama ade bi ese ne fata se voter region enya no waba be omampani de ono so beboa ama voter region so etimi etumpon.
The Volta region has always been a beacon of support for the National Democratic Congress, my party, and indeed myself, and has been a stronghold for Ghana's democratic progress since 1992. Your immense contribution to the success of our party and my election as President of the Republic of Ghana is a testament to the strength of the bond that exists between us. We cannot talk about Ghana's progress without acknowledging the vital role that the Volta region has played in shaping the course of our history. However, we also acknowledge your challenges, years of neglect and alienation from the development of our country due to your political choices. But I stand here today to tell you that this narrative will change. My visit this afternoon signals my commitment to ensuring that the Volta region receives its fair share of national development. Our objective to reset Ghana begins here in the Volta region. Together, we will work to correct past wrongs and work towards a future where every Ghanaian feels included and valued, regardless of your region of origin, your ethnicity, your religion, or your political affiliation. Since assuming office, we have wasted no time in taking bold steps to steer.
Yeah, Papa John Dramani Mahama akache ena yedaso enso ewo na meka say ordinary achiremu ewo Kenya Nairobi EU summit ya ekoso de neni ohonom ne ho ena okoye no ono nso ekobo nsra edema eye high commission edan foforo omasi ewo honom enum na high commission no owo honom eni di nkomo no otwetwe okase we eni de edi kan ya omampani a otekonwa so aba ho no abasa edan foforo omasi yenkonhwe ebra na ode no currents ehwehwe niam ekoso enso ewo dan nim.
There's no higher honor for you to have your president visiting you in the first place. And for him to be the first president to have visited, I think we are beyond measure. We are grateful. We feel honored in that you should have your head of state to be the first person to have visited us. I think, as I said earlier, we moved into these facilities. This is the residence, as you could see there. We moved in May last year, and then we moved into to occupy the Chancery also in April. So a few political leaders have come here, but this is the first time that we having sitting president visiting the mission. So I said, beyond measure, we are more than honored to have him visit us. We've had this property almost close to 4 acres. We've had it since the 60s, but we moved out. We closed down the mission in the early 80s and came back in 2008. By the time we returned to the mission, I think the facilities were essentially, literally not habitable. So we started, addressing the issue with the ministry, and the ministry graciously agreed to help us out. And I think they were able to mobilize the resources to be able to do this.
Yɛnto akaseɛbɔ no so na yɛmfa yɛni enso enkyere otumfo na asenso akache ɛwɔ manhyia ɛhɔ ɛna akɔakɔpie mu ɛbra yɛ Anglo Gold mpanimfoɔ enso ɛkɔbɔ ne nsra ɛkɔbɔ ne punu mu sɛ ɔmo ba bɛsra no na enema esi hɔ na nsan no ɛno nso ɔmo abɔ na mane no mu ɛna otumfoɔ ɛde tu dwa sɛ ensɛm fata sɛ empo sɛ otu fie no obi baba wuram sɛ ɔba efie hɔ no ɔba betu ana sɛ ɔno ɔbɛyɛ bibi ɛwɔ hɔ no mo sɛ daabi emra ɛyɛ adwuma ɛno nti abotre ana sɛ adwobrɛw ɛnkɔso ɛwɔ boase ne mpatam enyina bɛka ya na nsan ɛna sogyafoɔ ɛne ɔboase youth ni bi ɛde kɔbɔ ani a ɛma nipa bi ɛhwere ɔmo nkwan yayaya ɛwɔ hɔ no ɛno no otumfoɔ so ɔmbɛhwɛ na deɛ sɛ ne fata no ɔmayɛ sɛ deɛ ɛbɛyɛ asomdwie ɛbɛkɔso atena ɔboase ɛne ne mpatam.
Anglo Gold honored their part and we ceded the 60%, 60 whatever acres to whatever. So this all has been lingering and people arguing that it didn't come to us, so we didn't have anywhere to go. That is also not acceptable for people to take the law into their own hands to go and disturb legitimate business, which Anglo Gold and Obuasi are intertwined. The community relies on the mining company. The mining company also is there because it's for the community, and that it is not acceptable. People cannot just say that because we want to eat, we have to go to the mine. No, that cannot be done. We are not living in a banana republic. The law must be obeyed. Because if I'm living in my house here, this lease has been given to me. Someone just cannot walk in to say, I also want somewhere to live, and therefore I'm coming to live in your house. So these are all issues that we have to take up with the government in relation to the way forward. What do we do with this Galamsey issue? Unemployment and all that, yes, those are issues that we have to look at. So much as we have to look at it to see how best we can incorporate all these illegal miners, how can we bring them into the mainstream? If we can allocate portions of concessions to the leaders, the gang leaders, those supposedly who lead them, and say, okay, you operate there, bring all these people there, and then look at what gold they produce and arrange to buy also from them and all that. Clearly, we might find a way to resolve these things. But doing illegal mining must not and it shouldn't be encouraged by anybody, not even the government, no matter what. And the change of government shouldn't give people the opportunity to say, because there's a change of government, we are going to misbehave or take the law into our own hands. That also should not be acceptable. We are living in a society where the law operates, and therefore I don't think this government would also encourage that to happen. And from what they've done so far within them, I know that they are not going to encourage that to happen, no matter what. So we all will try to find solutions to this. Yes, unemployment. Yes, illegal mining is not acceptable. If those young ones who are there want job, we have to all plan together and think together and see how best we can incorporate them into whatever that we can. But, and then Asanko also had the same thing last year, where a lease signed.
abusuafo ye to akase bone so ane ye de okọ emrahye bedwa no speaker a oda emrahye bedwa na no abansoma na baben ono nso akasa na ode atodwa se empo so de ne nkwa beto ho na sa LGBTIQ+ no afie yasan a etwase yasan wo se omampani dada nana adoda nkwa akufu ado ne mre so emrahye bedwa ne ye bibia ma omde koma na etwase osan ne nso wansan enu te nei a omampani foforo aba John Dramani Mahama abetena se no ombesan edi akoma atoni January na atoni January ahwemu na omasan edi akoma mampani John Dramani Mahama said ebe ya obesan into a show Ghana fo nyina say afie LGBTIQ+ no ono de omebehwe na omasan no no enya de a obehwe na sade na koso ebre o ye speaker awoma Ghana mu hayi.
LGBT bill, it was passed by Parliament. The former president failed or refused to assent to it, which was unconstitutional. There is no law allowing a president to refuse or fail to assent to a bill passed by Parliament. Parliament is the authority on passing laws, not any other person, not president. So he was wrong. And all of you together punished him for that. I am going to write and send it to the new Attorney General and Minister for Justice for his comments for us to resend it to the new president for his assent. So it's not going to take long time. It will be passed this year. This year, we'll pass it. It is anti-God. Yes. I'm very, 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 look, that thing, nobody should joke with me when it comes to that area. I can lose my life because of that. It's better not to live than to live in that society where man to man, woman to woman.
Abusuafo na yebetwa ye ho abasima na ya mama miesenkoso enso edewako amanone.
Yada sina yansama makwaba biom embra enyume no nsia kasie yi eso oguswa ehwe kasie yi live ewo studios yebeda ochimamba ja piase ofedu so yi yede mu ekotoa so akopie mu ewo manfo amanso na ho amane bonso so yede aba beso mu medi ede mamiesi nkoso de enkoses yenhase enfenfri Donald Trump akachi Sabre ya wabomode abia mampeni ewo US de wo bon homode bia se oman US nsusu no ebetimi enya ne ntoma paifra na enema hodo na nka wopese woye ansa na wantimi enya akwanya anya yeyi ni free abemu a wasanso abebio no saa dia ni nyina no Sabre no ne bota kase ne se obetimi ahwe na waye na oman no so etimi edum pempenso bi ma yeka aman hodo akọ enimu a etimi akoso abo US din ewo ne kwanso ente ne yekase neni so ade hunu ba kwa wode ato nsentwefo enim ene se wo pese eye US man so etimi enya Greenland na Greenland di akwa no se eye island a che se ukọ emia hudo bia wo wiase afana imu a wo mo island ewo ho no mu anu so na so tena no de pan ye wo mo live your island no so mo so mabra bonko e na mo so mo ni ho so abra bonko enti neni so ade hunu ni sem nipa wo island mu no obehwe ase eye US man so betimi ageni Greenland no so ometimi enya akwanya ewo ho na wo kire se nipa beye 57,000 na sabrain wo mefree island omotimi ni wonom ababetena ewo eye US man emo the same tie na obeye se opese wo use sa eye akwanya no na wotimi get green card na wo metimi enya ne padodo no a efi ho ama wo muso mudwuma bi opese wo mudenu wo metimi edi wo de sansemi etudwa edema eye abra na wone esemtwefo kasa ewo eye Air Force eye memida ya etwemu yi eye Air Force mpenifo na omo ne omo atwetwe san komo na sanse wonom na ehwe sa island no sanse ni sa Greenland na wo pese waje no Air Force 4 and I share a ancestor to no more at a tree and come a memide trim mu editor him say. Then this was the Hunuba Copper away at the moment US no and no. Yan twaso na yan free US yan feni entre mu bibrim ha Nigeria ho na sabre yakwa akodu na ho nso amane bo free oba e kire se ekwo bi a kire se wono mo ewo eye Nigeria ho no mudin eye Islamic Lakuruwa group wono na wono e kire se wo mu eye ku a wo mu ehwe na wo mu boa asrafo ekun editia ankronkwanku ahodo a eba na Bible ho nsem mu edimu akoten no sa koyi etimidi o muntuma edo asrafo no na wonom akun editia ankronkra eku na no na wo mo cheso kopie mu ewo Nigeria inkunku ahodo no na ewo ho a ne tichu eye Boko Haram so ewo ho no mu a ehwe edi omanfo nya ewo kroni mu a edi eya eliya de edema eye omanfo ewo Nigeria enti nkwa ahodo nketinketi no so bata ho no na mpenefo ebota ne so mahwe na wo matimi esi o munyina kwasa se Boko Haram po no ekunko ho no mu o munya hu o mu ano ye enti sa nko nketinketi aka o muso akeka ho biti se Boko Haram a edu o munya ne nyina no o meni so ade hu se o betimi abomode yi ni nyina firi ho na ne ya yeka se sa kuya ye kire se ye o mu ye Islamic Lukara group yi wonum so no na wo munim sa nka o mu buta nka esi o meni so ye buta papa wo mu ehwe ekunji wo manfo na so empenifo atere se enhwehwe mu o maye amane wo mu hunu se sana sa konu enye ekopapa bia na eye na mom eye ku a wo mu so no wo mu nam kotikwan so eji wo manfo kra ede yefi wo mu nsemu a ne nyina no etia mra ewo Nigeria the senti amane bo efi oba echese empenifo de wonsam atosa konu so echese wo mu eye terrorist enu ntino empenifo abomodin ade wo mu sa ato mo so sanse sa konu enya de se betimi abo mo ebi wo hono mo peyi o mutiafia se dada na wo nso abeka ho dia ende na enkoye mo ne senti sa eye Lakurawa group ye kase empenifo mu so mo ye terrorist ntino mo de mo sa atosa konu so ebusia yen free eye amahudo sinsemi so na ye fa ni enchemu ewe ni jedie ensemu na ye mame eye Jifa Gomashi abla Jifa Gomashi honorable ye kase wono na ye tourism ministry de ema eye Ghana na je say ye ba no ye culture na afinso ye tourism a wono na se ade yi ni se so afo a wobeda no sense wono so ewosini twadwumani mu a wotwa sene empe bebre na wagan hanum se wasai producer pen enti sese ore nani achemu politics a nyame na dom ma wenya sa position ore nanum asem atudwabra na wokopie mu ewo vetting committee no enimu a na wo mututu na no afa dwuma no ho no sembi wakan ye kire se Ghana in the music industry na afa so tourism ni culture sa bia ya omode amano no bibia fa ho bia no ohunu se enfumso akase ewo ho enti wo behwe bra wo be obomode neni edi se music industry se aye Ghana music industry no na afisi ni twadwuma no bibia fa sa tourism and entertainment industry ni nyina no obetimi ahwe na odneni edi akire na sinto bia da abeba ni nyina mu ewo ho no wetimi ahwe na wasiesie na wo kire se emfie bebreni a ne tichiru eni yesi ni twadwuma no yeje na jeje mu asisi ano amankofo bebre na ene na banchi sebi wonu mu a wo mutwa sene no ne nyina wo ho no mu anka mo hwe nim se company fo betima bibia fa ho nanso no hu ne se mrini ni ebra tumi abehye wono ne sane de kaka na ho de betumi no obetimi aye na wo de boa eye Ghana tourism and culture no ewo ye memo ha abusiana ye begine ne je de ensemi so na mede eno na afin so amahudo so nsem a mede ebetom so kase so no esi ha na ochima beja pia ede yakowie ewa gude mu ensemu na ansa na mekọ no happy belated birthday enko enfama mi ankasa me bra nimpon enye nchen Ifrem ene memide twemu ene na ye wawoda 25th January ene ye wawoda na so yesi better late than never enti ene ye wish you a belated happy birthday nyankopon ehwe opan ye bebre na waka chirade wokukom mesenya me se wontie wusufre na wonpeja wo ansa na wiase nyina bete wonkanom na wokọ wanim grow in God's grace and in strength. Happy birthday to you Kona so wokọ tetegu na si belis Kona ba kope the gazetted one ono na meka na say happy birthday to you bro, we love you so much. Medi edemam yesi ngoswo the encourses makram.
abusuafo ya beda ase ni adama mesin koso nso ase so ode ewura mu ewa mano ne nsem se bredie ye bawura mu papa ewo nso ewo eye agokansi mu nsem na agokansi mu nsem no ne ye hyase de a na swagfo 49th eye swag award no etimi ekoso na atwi awieye nanumu na sports journalist of the year eno nso ekoma yenua be ma kankam boadu ono nso eye adwuma na ono nso eje sa award ne kama enso ho na omampani na bedi akire vice president professor na no pokwajeman ewo ho no ma ode award no ema yenua be ma yenkohwe ebra ne yeboni din se ono na enya sports journalist award eye swag no
Sports Journalist of the Year. The nominees are
the SWAG Sports Journalist of the Year. The nominees are Muftau Nabila Abdullahi, Bright Kankam Wedu, Beul Eshen, Astella Nanepia Manqua, P.P. Anaman, Fentio Tanyu, Kelvin Owusu-Ansah,
Ladies and gentlemen, who's your sports journalist of the year? Who's your sports journalist of the year? I cannot keep my vice president standing. The SWAG Sports Journalist of the Year goes to Bright Kankam.
SWAG Alex Kankam Boydu as Sports Journalist of the Year.
Thank you so much. Let's do the presentation. Bright.
First of all, I'd like to thank SWAG for this honor done me. We've been doing this for quite some time now, and this is an amazing award because it's coming from my peers. I mean, when you have sports writers giving you an award, this is something you have to cherish, and I really appreciate it. I also thank my listeners, those who watch me on Facebook, YouTube, everywhere, any kind of support. I will entreat us as sports journalists to always do what is right and help push the sports agenda forward. And since I have Her Excellency, the Vice President here, there's a campaign of
Usafo na just say yenua be ma Bright Kankam Boadu wabadwuma papa ono na nya the Sports Journalist Award no of the year no 2024 no ono na ono so enyan e wo ho no mo ni nipa no bebre ene kwa kensi ne so ono na ne sakan ye mana yiku enso ho ye to aso so de e wo awards na se ya no Vice President e de ma oman kronkron Ghana Professor na Opokwajeman enso de nsam kakra etudwa e wase yenko ne yenkohwe ebra na Vice President enso e kasa odwumadi na se.
First, let me thank the organizers for this kind invitation that was extended to His Excellency J.M. Mahama, who is not able to be here today, this evening actually. I think it's been an evening of pleasant things in the sense that just a couple of hours ago, we had the privilege of swearing in the new ministers. And from there, I came to enjoy another very pleasant evening. It has been pleasant. And I want to acknowledge everybody who has been part of the organization and the execution. I heard the speech about challenges, and at times like this, this is the 49th event. My mind always goes to those who thought about it, those who delivered the concept, those who thought, yes, this is also necessary and that it can be done. Maybe at the time they didn't have an auditorium like this. Maybe at the time they didn't even have anything. But they had their dreams. And you have actualized the dreams. So you should clap for yourselves. You've done very, very well. You have kept the dream alive. You have kept hope alive. And that is what we ought to be seeing, all of us, to be doing. Again, I want to thank you. This is an evening of joy. Nobody wants to hear long speeches. I hear even the speeches have been short so far. So will my remarks be. Thank you very much. Have a lovely evening.
For ye to aso ana ye de wure mu e wo Ghana Premier League ni mo na otwa wie ye matches no so ni nyina atumi atutu dwa e wo ho no ye hwe se de results no ensi ekoye ye e wo ho no mo so na Accra Lions etene fie ehye baako a Mediama entimi antisa eka no sanso na Brekum Chelsea ehye baako Visions enso entimi antika no afi enso Young Apostles ehye baako ema enso Atreman so entimi ante Samates ehye baako Dreams enso ehye baako ena afi enso Bechem United ehye baako ema Nations Bechem ehye mienu ema Nations enso entimi ante eka no enso ewo ho Legon City ehye baako Bebian Go Stars entimi ante afi enso Lions ehye mienu Aduana Stars ehye baako ena Basake Holy Stars tenefie Omniphobia never say die until the bones are rotten House of Folk enso ekon eye etipenkro bia ntimi amfa bo anto ne nyonko atenem ewo ho ena afi enso Asante Kotoko enso ehye baako ema Carrera enso entimi ante yenkonkwohwe ebra House of Folk ene eye Basake ebo na afi enso eye Asante Kotoko enso Carrera enso de bo ani yenkohwe se the highlight no esikoyeye.
The final decision was wrong. The final delivery not the best. Kotoko squandering all the chances they've been creating. Kotoko. He's carried the game on Carrera. Peter Aqua. It's found. Hey, what is the referee saying? It's a penalty. Penalty for Kotoko. It's a penalty for Kotoko. Yaya was stripped from behind. Yaya was stripped from behind. He's really in pain. And the fans are excited.
Clear penalty, and I think
you have the chance to move up front. But who is going to do the kill? That was the incident once again. Peter Aqua, he laid on the pass. He laid on the pass. And Baba Yaya was stripped from behind, resulting in a penalty for Kumo. Justice Blay. 1, 2, 3. Blay! The goalkeeper saves it. But the ball enters the net. The goalkeeper managed to get his hand onto the ball. But the power behind it. The power behind it.
Abusuafo yemfiri Ghana mu ha nso de ane ye de yani enso kire abrochima mu de a na ye kɔ English Premier League nso na atwa wie ye matches no nyina nso dodo no a etutu odwa ewo hɔ ye hwɛ Brighton an hye bi ma Everton hye ne baako saa nso na Liverpool tumire otwa Ipswich Town ka ne polepole enan ma otimu baako ewo hɔ Southampton etene fie hye baako ma Newcastle ekɔkye no twa ne ka ne miensa enso ewo hɔ no Wolves an hye bi Arsenal hye baako afi nso Banama hye enum Emma Nottingham Forest entimi antika Man City hye miensa Emma Chelsea etika ne mu baako enso ho Tottenham hye baako Leicester City koche no nom ne ka ne mienu afi nso Crystal Palace hye baako Emma Brentford enso hye mienu Aston Villa 1 na West Ham so 1 ewo ho no Fulham so tenefie Emma Man United enso ekohye no eka ne baako enso ewo ho afi ye na ye ni ne fa ye ni nso enche the Spanish La Liga no so na atwa wie ye etimi ekoso na sei ena no so results esimi ekoye ewo honom Las Palmas tren fie hye baako ma Osasuna nso hye baako afi nso Mallorca an hyebi ena Real Betis enso hye baako ewo honom Atletico Madrid hye baako ema Villarreal enso hye baako ewo honom Sevilla hye baako Espanyol nso hye baako afi nso Valladolid etren fie an hyebi Real Madrid ekonom ne kan miensa enso ewo ho afi nso Rayo Vallecano nso hye mienu Majerona eti kanemu baako wo ho na afi nso Real Sociedad etene fi Getafe ekonom ne kan miensa ema wontimi anti Barcelona enso tene fie etumire eka ne polepole enso ema Valencia eti kanemu baako abusuafo na ene eye kase bo ye de besom wo no aha ene edi ni nyina ebisi aseda piesie enkoma eye Uncle Sam ono gina kamera n'achi itwa ne kama ede ema yen saa enso na asedabiem nso enkoma eye wa ofie na ohwe me na meka wo se eye Dr. Gas Mobile Company ene so masene eno me de enwumene no sia kase ebo no ebesom Dr. Gas meka che wo se eye mobile phone bia bi oton bi asen so oberepe kama anything eye doctor ewo eye mobile phone ho no oberepe e de amawo doctor ewo dansoman sanso no won kokko fre doctor na no doctor entwetwe nkomo 0539 100 281 0539 100 281 and also bit me afre doctor 0558 451 178 ofre doctor phone bibia obetimi aboa afes computer accessories so doctor eton ema won so ubehu sampa oboa na de wo bia no site mi aka ebusiafo onua be ma wo sonfo ochima begya pia ene enwumre no sia kase bo no me na me de besom nyame adom a mesane wadi ahia akram